it'd be hard for me even, like when I be doing the book and stuff to just talk about, because I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I went to a high school the other day in South Central LA, and I was talking to the kids there, and it was great. Wait till they air it; they're gonna air it too. So it's probably one of my best speeches since I've been doing this. Because I was right there with PNB Rock. I killed that. It was like, you can look from the school and see the Roscoe's.
Crazy.
Yeah, right there. So it was special, because I'm talking to the kids and I'm like, man, it was 3 books, right? These 3 books that really like showed me who I really was and what I could really do with my life. And I said, these books was like magic. I said, it was Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, and As a Man Think. And then I stopped and I just looked around the class, right? I'm looking. Not one kid was writing down their books.
Not one.
Not one.
Go ahead and name the books again, because in our previous interview, we actually listed the books in the links. And I followed the links, and literally, I think thousands of people clicked on those links to check out the books. So name those 3 books again, just so we can spread the knowledge.
Think and Grow Rich, The Richest Man in Babylon, and As a Man Think or As a Woman Think.
Boom.
So I'm looking around the class and I stand up, right? I was like, wow. I said, when I spoke at Brown University and I told them about the book, I was in an auditorium full of kids. Standing room only. The people said that the guy who used to own Twitter had spoke the week before, said we had the same amount of people inside. And I said, every single kid in there, when they backpacked, pulled out notepads and wrote the name of those books down. Here I am in South Central LA with the ones who need it the most.
Yeah.
And they didn't even challenge me to see if what I'm saying about the books was true. Because the first thing, they're not going to even remember the names because they didn't write the names down. See, if you got the name of the books, then your next problem is to find out how to get them.
Well, it's easy to get a book these days, there's Amazon. There's also Google. But what's interesting is I'm actually helping some young kids learn how to read recently. And I was thinking about you as I was doing it because you did not know how to read until you went to prison.
Absolutely.
Right? You were completely illiterate.
Totally.
And it got me thinking about, I'm like, okay, if these kids don't learn how to read right now, as the grades progress, they will just fall farther and farther behind with no chance of ever catching up. So they're sitting in a class not knowing what's going on, completely oblivious to the topics being discussed. It gets progressively worse year after year. By the time they get to high school, if you don't know how to read by junior high, you're really fucked. You're completely fucked. None of these classes will make sense to you, right? So I really wonder in these schools, and a lot of times, man, the teachers themselves will not get the kids reading and doing math and stuff like that. A lot of that work has to be done at home by the parents or the relatives or whatever else.
I think we got to start a culture, man.
But I just want to say this, I'm going to guess that some of these kids that you're doing the speech to might not know how to read.
Absolutely.
Right?
I agree.
So why would they pull out a pencil and write down a book when they don't know how to read?
I agree.
And hence the problem.
But now you got to become a critical thinker because these books are on audio too.
Yeah, but putting these pieces together in your head at that young age.
You're right, but that's what we got to teach our kids how to do.
Right.
See, they got to learn how to put the pieces together because if you can't put the pieces together, you can never get the piece put together.
Right. Brown University, you did not get in if you can't read. Brown University, not only do you read, but you're testing at the highest levels. You're getting close to 1,600 SATs and so forth. You've probably been like that since kindergarten. Since kindergarten, first grade, second grade, you've been on top of it. Whoever was around you made sure that you excelled. So by the time you get there, you got it. So when Freeway Ricky comes in and starts, listing off some books. Oh yeah, I've been doing this since a little kid. Like, let me write this down. Let me go home and so forth.
Point well taken.
You see what I mean?
No. I get it. And I didn't get mad at the kids.
No.
You know, I told them I wasn't mad at you.
Yeah, why would you be?
But I want you to be smart enough to learn that you have to start getting the things that you need to get you to a position that you want to be in. You know, okay, I can't read. How else can I get that information? You know, Mr. Ross, is there any other way that I can get those books if you can't read? You know, I mean, they have to start thinking.
But who's going to raise their hand and say, I can't read? Nobody. See? Hence, you see how it starts to sort of snowball into a bigger problem?
Yeah. We got issues. But you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help solve them.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's going to be my legacy. Help solve the problems.